Welcome to the Open Studio. 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 To the Open Studio. To the Open Studio. Welcome to the Open Studio.
Open it up.
Welcome to the Open Studio. Welcome to the Open Studio. Welcome to the Open Studio. Welcome to the Open Studio.
Open it up.
Welcome to the Open Studio.
Open it up.
Studio. Welcome to the Open Studio.
Open studio.
Welcome to the Open Studio. Open Studio.
Sound off in the old chat.
Bless your heart, that's so American.
Whoa, good evening, everybody in Twitch. Good evening. What's up in the chat? Hello. Say hi in the chat. Hi. Hey. All right, what's up? I'm Jason. I'm your host this evening. Thanks for coming out to the Open Studio. We got a great show for you tonight. I'm Jason. I'm your host. I'll say that first, and I'm gonna host this. But I want to give some shout outs to Michael Gow for doing the intro. I want to shout out to Jackie Manti for doing these virtual sets with these String Lady, and this is directed by Michael Garrity and his assistant director Stephanie Duffy. And we have a great lineup. Did I tell you about the lineup? It's so good. It's we got Liz Greenwood doing stand-up, Elise Johnson with a video, and Michael Gow and Ray Hollow will be closing us out with some music. What's good? It says there's 14 people here. What's good? Cuz Terry, my best bud's here. What up, Cuz? Let's see. I don't know what to say. It's good to feel great. I'm rich because I'm a software developer and a genius. People over COVID, it turns out that I wasn't able to do art, and it turned me into a rich person because I wasn't distracted. But being rich isn't all that you think it's gonna be. I just wanted to get rich, and I was gonna get dual monitors, and then now I'm rich and I have dual monitors. I'm thinking about getting a third. Like, it just never ends. There's no real happiness. That's what I'm saying. I got dumped. What about quad monitors? That's next. I got dumped during COVID. Hey, who's single and ready to mingle in the chat? What's up, cousin Terry? I'm rich. This is my dating profile. Twitch. I got dumped during COVID. My girl left me. I got so lonely during COVID. Do you ever get lonely in the chat? Is that you come to the chat to not be lonely? You ever put on a red shirt and go to Target just to feel like you're a part of something? Am I crushing? People don't like to laugh at you when you're rich. I used to be so much funnier when I was poor. I used to work for Sherwin-Williams, is the biggest paint company in the world, and I had a job. I deliver paint to construction sites, and just carry these big ass 50-gallon or 50-pound buckets of paint to each site, That's actually how you moved up as Sherwin-Williams. Is the guy above you would hurt his back, and then you would get his job. And then you should meet the CEO. He had the strongest back in the whole world. That's how he became CEO. Cuz Terry, what'd you get at Target? He says he was just there. Um, are you dating anybody? I got dumped. I got I, I got dumped by every girlfriend I ever had. I never dumped anybody. I would just become a lousy boyfriend and they would leave me. It works the same. One girl broke up with me. She cheated on me, and I'll be honest. I always knew that she was going to cheat on me because she was just way out of my league. She was like a 4, so she was beautiful. Um, what'd you get at Target? I just want to know. Who else is here? What's up? I think somebody left since I started. My girl was way out of my league. She was like a 4. I quit drinking while I was with her, but she didn't quit drinking, which sucked because then every time we kiss, her kisses would taste just like my dad's, and she'd rub her whiskers on my belly. And so she left me and she cheated on me in the gayest way that you could cheat on somebody, which is with a woman, and it was really gay, and it broke my heart, and I felt like I was hurt because I was the one who got cheated on, like I was like I was the person who bad stuff happened to. But because she came out as gay during Gay Pride Month, everyone was just like really happy for her. Like I was like, I think I deserve people sympathy, but everyone's like, no, we're happy for that girl, and she's like in the parade smiling. Like everyone was like, good job for hurting that guy. That was good, cheating on with a woman. And I got into a destitute sadness where I had to tell myself, like, like in life you don't always get what you want, like there's not necessarily fairness, like I had to accept that she left me and everyone's happy for her, and there's no fairness in life until the afterlife, of course, where she burns forever for her lifestyle. That's when I get my justice. Meanwhile, I go to heaven for being in the closet my whole life and never having gay sex, even though I really want to. So I get to be in heaven, and you get to do what you want in heaven. So first thing, I get to have sex with a dude. I've been waiting my whole life. I think I earned it. I'm up in heaven having gay sex, looking down at that gay bitch in hell. That's what you get for not waiting. You know what I'm saying? We just want to say here at the Open Studio, we love all people, and I'm only a homophobe to try and get people to laugh at me. I'm not actually homophobic. In fact, I'm very closeted. The girl I dated, so I got dumped by a girl who cheated on me, and then I dated a girl who was like abusive to me. She used to hit me, and that really messed up my head. Like we were we were in a long distance relationship, which I always recommend if you're dating someone abusive. Uh, it's good when they're out of reach, Uh, and but she hit me and stuff, and it messed with my head. The hard thing is, after you're in an abusive relationship, it's hard to go back and try and date somebody new, because it's very difficult to find somebody new who will love you that much. And but so yeah, now I'm single. I forgot the point of all this. Oh yeah, I'm rich now. So I have no problems. I'm thinking about, getting drunk and running someone over just to give myself problems again. No, I'm kidding. All right, they're really telling me I got to stop now. How you guys doing in the chat? Oh wait, you said that was 5 minutes? Jesus Christ. I'm dating on I'm trying to go on Tinder. The Tinder, the first picture they show you is always clearly fake. and then it's a bunch of horrific women. But these women that show you at first, the ones who would never like you, that's just like entice you to go on Tinder longer. But I think that if one of those women would actually like me, uh, it would be a huge red flag. Uh, I have occasionally met a woman who's attracted to my body type, like a big hairy guy, and that's disgusting. I can never believe it. I was always like, why are you attracted to guys like I like? Like ripped guys. Whoa, how could you be into me? It's horrible. I don't know, man. The stuff is opening up. I'm gonna start doing stand up again, and I imagine it's gonna sound exactly the same as doing stand up on Twitch. Just nothing. How are you guys doing in the chat, huh? What's up, vulgarity? I do hear the producers laughing, which I don't know if you guys could. You guys have no idea, right? But I'm actually crushing it. It feels insane. I have to wrap it up. This has to end. All right. We have a great show tonight. I'm very excited to bring up every presenter. I've already mentioned we're going to have Lise Johnson with a video. We're going to have Michael Gow and Ray Howell with the music. But to start this all off, we have some awesome stand-up from the very funny Liz Greenwood. Give it up for Liz Greenwood, everybody. All I really want to do is be able to. The seconds feel like hours, the hours feel like days.
Hi, Twitch friends. That was the maybe darkest set I've ever seen done with a jaunty video beret. I hope when he comes back, he still has the fake beret filter. I don't know. Guys, I don't know how everyone else is feeling. Feel free to tell me in the chat. I am hungry. I started this diet where you fast 2 days a week, and this is one of my fasting days. And I was so hungry this morning. I took my birth control pill early. Like, do you know how many calories there are in a birth control pill? Like, not enough. They need protein birth control shakes. That's my new invention. No, it's weird. I know that like it's like not cool in 2021 to say you're on a diet. Like we're all supposed to just love our bodies the way they are. Everybody is perfect. Dove soap, whatever. I don't know. It's hard for me to really get with that because like hating my body is one of the only things me and my mom have in common. It's weird. Like, I don't know. One of my friends invited me to this potluck once where we were supposed to cook something that we ate growing up. So I brought half a banana. I was like, if you guys are still hungry, take a walk. True. No, it's fine. I shouldn't like rag on my mom too much. We've been like finding new ways to bond in the pandemic. We've been doing online Cards Against Humanity, which is pretty fun, and except that like every so often I have to explain things to my mom that she doesn't understand. Like the other day I had to explain queefing. And this is the thing, my mom did not believe me. Like I was telling her, I was like, a vagina fart, and she was like, that's not a real thing. You're passing gas and you don't realize it. And I was like, no, it's like it's different from a fart. Like it smells different, it sounds different, it feels different. And she was like, nah, I just think you're confused. Anyway, like long story short, it turns out this is how I found out my mom has only ever had butt sex. Only did it in the butt. I let's see. The other pandemic hobby I've gotten really into is skincare. So like some people they like bake their own bread. I got really into my own face. Um, and it's interesting. What I learned is basically the whole skincare process. I'll demystify it. First, you buy $60 of products to remove all the oil from your face. And then you buy another $60 of products to put different oil back on your face. So you have the same face and 120 less dollars, and now you look younger. I don't know. Somebody told me I recently that I don't look a day over 40, and I was like, I am 37. I did try this anti-aging cream, and it gave me a zit. So I think it worked. That's silly. I've been seeing this career coach because I'm like completely over my job. My boss was like, he was like, Liz, you need to show more of your personality at work. So I was like, go fuck yourself. Um, I I know. So I started seeing this career coach, and she was like, talking to me about different ways to think about what I wanted to do. And she was like, well, do you have any friends who have jobs that sound interesting? And I was like, I do have this one friend who his job is to chase all the geese at the pool so that the kids can swim. And I was like, that sounds really fun. And she was like, oh, that's interesting. Tell me more about your friend. And I was like, well, he is a border collie. So I think that's my time. I've been Liz. Thanks for being here and enjoying the show. And I'll send it back to Jason, or we're interviewing now, I think.
Stop the madness.
What's up, Liz?
What's up? Good hat.
Oh yeah, thanks. I was gonna switch it up to some glasses or something, but you mentioned you want me to keep my beret going, so I grabbed my different colored one.
Awesome.
How's it going? I like to switch it up as the show goes on. Gives me
Very
something
cool.
to fidget with. Good set, very funny stuff. How you been how you been doing with stand up over COVID and stuff? You've been performing on Zoom and
Yeah, I've been doing a few Zoom shows here and there. I got to do some outdoor shows in the summer, and now that things are reopening, I've been doing a few more shows indoors.
I remember hearing. Do you remember like all the stuff opened up in the middle of COVID? Like they tried one, and then I remember hearing like, oh, there's a big outbreak at the open mics. Do you remember that?
I do remember that. I can't say I've done an in-person open mic yet.
I remember thinking though, like nobody goes to those. Who's getting sick?
Yeah.
There'd be more people there sleep, But yeah, I did my first live set last night.
Nice.
Just like went out and did an open mic in first time in a long time. And I thought I missed it, but it's not any different,
Yeah, I think I was like getting back on stage after like a few months off of stage. I was very nervous about it. But it comes back to you, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I was more nervous about like just like interacting with people. Yeah, just being around people again.
Yeah.
I kept trying to get people to hug me, like just to mess with them.
I shook someone's hand for the first time, and it was so weird. I was like, I didn't know that we were going to go back to this. Like, don't need to, right?
Yeah, we lose a couple things. Yeah. Things are better when what if we just don't touch at all still?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm not a hugger. I'm like, I will hug somebody if I like them or if it's like emotionally appropriate, but I'm not just bring it
Yeah.
in, I'm a hugger kind of person. So
I'm the same way. The way I was raised, we never we me and my I don't think me and my dad have ever touched in my life. Uh, but yeah, you talked about skincare, you talked about what do you care about? What if you were gonna do like your is that a bad question? This is the ultimate interview.
what do I care
If you were
about?
gonna do your hour-long special, stand-up comedy, what would be what would be the topic you close on? What's like your favorite thing to joke about?
Oh man. I didn't talk about it really in this set because I'm in a relationship now. My favorite jokes to do are like bad dates.
Mm. Can you talk about it now? Now that we preached it?
Yeah, no, my favorite bad date story was this guy who like we were like literally in the middle of having sex and he was like, this reminds me of Handmaid's Tale. And I was very confused and disturbed and I was like, what? Like I actually thought we were currently having consensual sex. Like what? And he just was like, it's because I was so confused and he was like, you look so much like Elizabeth Moss. And I was like, have you seen the show? And he had not. He had
Oh,
not.
he didn't see the show. He's like,
He had not
you
seen the
remind
show.
me
It's
of
just
the
a thing he
commercial.
knew of Elizabeth Moss.
Yeah. Yeah, you should tell him to Also just wait till after sex.
Yeah, you also don't. I don't know if you need to be having a conversation if it's not like immediately relevant to what's happening. Like,
Yeah. I one time went on a OkCupid date like 10 years ago when OkCupid was still around. And the girl she told me she had been watching Santa Claus porn that day. And then we had sex and then I was like, "Wait a minute, am I your fetish?"
oh no!
Like I just like hers.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's not just whatever Asian women. I get you. I get that as a Santa Claus sometimes. I did used to be Santa Claus for. There was a rich guy I knew, and he would hire me to play Santa Claus. And one year I showed up, and he would provide the costume. I just show up and say ho 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 a bunch. Santa Claus only ever said like two things, and so he had the Santa costume for me, and I tried to put it on, and I was too fat for the Santa costume.
No.
It like hurt. It hurt me so emotionally.
Oh gosh.
All right, what you got? One more good breakups or bad date story?
Oh man. There was this guy who, this is just on the top of my head, I don't talk about this in my set, but this guy like had a whole different lighting concept for sex, which it was weird. Like he was like, wait a second, and then he just like changed all the lights in his house.
Jesus Christ. Were you more turned on?
No, I was like, this seems like a lot of work.
Yeah. Yeah, not very spontaneous.
And then it felt like I was like, you really like, I felt a little played because this was like a Tinder guy, and I was just like, you obviously spent a lot of time on this, which presumably means you do this a lot.
Yeah, you gotta worry. He's like a player,
Yeah.
He's gaming you.
Yeah.
Well, I think we got to get out of here. Do you want to plug anything in particular? You got any, or your social media that you want people to follow you on?
Yeah, sure. Well, my Instagram's in the chat, so check me out there. I am a producer now of Comedy Tub, which is now Thursdays at Kedzian. So if you ever feel like it conflicts with this show, so I shouldn't be plugging it. And
well, you could always go to the Kedzian, but keep us going on your phone.
Yeah, just watch. So you can pick which one you like better at any given time. And then I'm going to be headlining at the Drop in South Bend in June, if anyone here is in Indiana. So.
Yeah, what's up, South Bend? That's a great club. That'll be fun.
I'm excited for that, yeah.
Oh yeah. So give it up for Liz Greenwood, everybody. Clap it up at Liz Greenwood. Oh, I thought the slides were going to change. Oh, they did. All right, everybody. We're on to our next our performer tonight, quote unquote performer, where it's actually a video. So I'm very excited to present this video. Give it up for a video by Elise Johnson.
Touching cold metal on a chain, a sensuous fact. Some cats in the game barely have a tenuous grasp, saying they the best, but where the fuck's the evidence at? When the things get for real, my warm heart.
March of 2020, I was living my best life. I was actually being considered for a role in Frozen 2 on Ice. So hopefully I will have some exciting news for you guys this time next year. There's been a lot of stuff in the news lately about, I don't know, people not wanting to adhere to the moral and ethical implications of nanorobotic technology. And I just wanted to share my story as someone who started showing symptoms 30 years ago. I grew up in Dallas, Texas. I grew up drinking sodium fluoridated water. All scientific studies show that my IQ is 20 points less than it would have been. The shadow of who I would have been calls out from the grave. A lot of people say, oh, you're on YouTube, you're on the internet, your music, it doesn't have any integrity. I've been making music longer than you've been alive, longer than your grandmother's been alive. I probably ate your grandma. I learned to play guitar from a fellow in 1598. His name's Rumpelstiltskin. We were around a fire. He's running around all crazy. He's a little guy, all right? He's short. He's singing Rumpelstiltskin, Rumpelstiltskin, his name, and this broad comes out of nowhere, out of the woods. And I got the guitar. I know one chord, okay? It's so embarrassing. There's a girl here, and she's like, give me back my baby. But I'm like, no, come here, listen. And she didn't want to hear. She was busy. But, yeah, he ripped himself in half. He tore himself fucking in half. This is what Al Gore's been telling us about.
Spit in my mouth, look at my eyes. Pussy is wet, come to the die. Tie me up like I'm surprised. That's no play, I wear disguise. So once you park that Big Mac truck, right in the cynical vibe.
Welcome back to my channel. I know a lot of you guys are gonna be disappointed that I didn't use my intro, but honestly, this is more of a story time video. Today I'm going to be talking about my past and most recent relationship. Actually, my longest relationship, where I was catfished for 5 years into a relationship with an ATM machine. So strap on your boots. We gotta get out of here. Okay, there's been a shift. We gotta get out of here. Jeff Bezos' dog is en route to do scans, 3D scans of the 200 square mile radius, so we've got to get out of here. He's coming. Jeff Bezos' dog is a robot. He's not a real dog. Oh my god. Look at that moon. Y'all, we got a full moon out here tonight. That's how I know. We are going live right now. I gotta get my lotion. I don't know if you've been following this story, but there's some messed up stuff going on out here, okay? There are people after me. The nanobots are fucking collaborating to tell them where I am. Do I know where he is? No, I don't know where he is. Judy 47, I'm not familiar with his exact location right now, okay? We're just trying to survive the situation presently. Smash the subscribe button to follow me for more updates on this story, because this might be my last live stream. Who wouldn't want to be a part of that? Who would want to miss that? If we're really quiet, it's probably gonna be fine. Fuck. Did you see that? That's one of the fucking dogs. Look, the dog's right there. Shh. Oh my god. I don't think he can see us. He can see us. Oh my god, I think he saw us.
Why is it always called utopian to think everyone should have a chance? feel like there was something or that someone gives a damn.
What's up, Elise? What's up?
Hey, not a lot. How are you doing?
Doing great. I was so enthralled by your story.
Oh.
I got to turn off. I didn't mute my Twitch. Yeah, it's totally me. I forgot to even change my hats, let alone unmute my Twitch. There we go. I was so engulfed in the story of the werewolf. I thought the dog was going to be a hallucination, but it was real.
Well, yeah, he very may well be a hallucination.
We don't know.
Yeah, this is my first time trying to really tell a story or use narrative in video, so it's hard to say.
So is it that you haven't decided on the ending, or you know the ending, or it's open for interpretation?
Yeah, I'd say it's open for interpretation. More than anything, I just don't want it to end. So
yeah, I would like to see the werewolf back. Is it a werewolf? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think of it as, but I'm not sure. It's open.
Because also, yeah, do werewolves live longer? I guess I don't know much about werewolves.
Yeah, I don't know if they get the benefits of immortality. They just are kind of in between.
Yeah. Well, that was awesome. It reminded me of some of my friends who have had manic episodes.
Oh yeah. That's exactly what you just saw. So
Yeah. I love that kind of thing. It's very real, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, and Jeff Bezos is like. Also, I was like, yeah, Jeff Bezos is the ultimate heel. I totally agree with that too.
Have you seen his dog?
No, does he have a crazy dog?
He has one of those robotic dogs that's like from Black Mirror. So this idea of like his dog is hunting the werewolf, you know, I was thinking about like our increasing crudeness as human beings in the face of artificial intelligence. So this werewolf is like equally threatened by the robot dog.
I always liked cats more than dogs because I thought cats in general are softer. Right. But a robot dog has to be the least soft animal. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm also a cat person.
Yeah. Mine's purely tactile.
Yeah.
But tactical?
Cactical?
Cactical. I couldn't tell if one of the producers was talking. I don't know. I think maybe I caught whatever the werewolf had.
Yeah.
Whatever imbalance. But yeah, so yeah, I love that. Do you do other you have other video projects? You said this is your first one?
Well, yeah, I've been doing video for probably 8 years. This is the first one I tried to tell a story. I usually do like heavier, like more this was very conceptual, but things that are more highbrow. This was kind of just something I wanted to be really funny and like kind of.
No, I love that kind of shit. Stuff that's more like tonal and abstract. Yeah.
Right. Totally. Exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Check her out, says the chat. Check her out on Instagram. What's up, chat? What'd you think of the video? I thought it was so good. And I checked out your website. You do photography and stuff. What got you into this stuff? Why are you an artist?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I got my bachelor's in art, and then I got my master's in art. I do mostly video and performance for like the last 7 or 8 years. But you know, it started. I was like a printmaker primarily, and then I was getting a lot of feedback that felt absent from the work. So then I just went on this huge tangent the last few years where I'm just completely. It's everything I make is a video of myself, you know, doing something weird.
Mm-hmm. I think that is a weird criticism to say somebody's absent from the work when it seems like the majority of paintings ever made were just like a picture of like a tree in the woods.
Right. Yeah. It's like, this is just a color field. It's like,
who cares? Oh yeah. What about all that minimalist stuff where it's like an orange square?
Yeah. But the feedback turned out to be really helpful. So
yeah. Oh yeah. You're doing great stuff. Yeah.
Thanks.
With that feedback. So yeah, it is. Yeah. It's cool the way you're putting yourself into it. So do you do this stuff live too? You said performance? Or is it ever live performance?
It was mostly live for years. And then, you know, since COVID, it's been totally different. But I've had opportunities to do a lot of cool virtual stuff. So that's been really nice. Yeah.
What does this look like as a live show? Like, do you come out in the werewolf mask? And
you know, I've never taken this character live. I usually, you know, do something that I like post-human kind of character design that's really hopefully mirrors the kind of alienation that we're experiencing as people now, and COVID and dealing with technology.
I'm not alienated at all. I feel great. But yeah, I could see what you mean. I could try and empathize.
Yeah. I'm doing really well.
Rob in the chat says we need more clown torture. Do you know what he's talking about?
I don't know exactly. Yeah. Oh, okay. Absolutely. Yeah.
Do you know Bruce Nauman as an art major?
I'm familiar with Bruce Nauman. I'm not familiar with clown torture, so I'm definitely missing out. Okay, early video work.
Mm-hmm. Can they hear you, Michael? Our producer's been on this. It was such a.
I'm feeding you so that you look good on camera.
He's the biggest art nerd ever, so he's probably just like on the edge of his seat, wishing he could be in this interview.
That's so funny. Yeah, I got really into clown stuff for this for sure, though. I was really drawing a lot. Yeah, just since COVID, really, I just embraced my inner clown. So
I love the clown emoji.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
That's about as far as I get into clown stuff. There's some, if you put a lot of emojis in the chat, by the way, they show up on our face.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool thing. I keep on trying to tell them to get a sperm emoji.
No.
Hell yeah, I loved I don't know. It's so hard to do interviews to be the one who has to have questions.
Absolutely, I don't envy you. Yeah.
Well, you've been very fun to interview.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, and I said before the show, and I'll just say this as a general shout out to the chat, but your website's badass. It's got a bunch of. It's like a real weird website, and it like attracts you into different parts of it.
Oh, thanks. That's awesome. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, thanks for making a cool website.
Yeah, anytime. Yeah, I really appreciate you and everybody else watching the video. It was a really fun project.
I want to ask a sort of similar question that I asked in the last interview, which is like, if you were going to do like your magnum opus, your main art piece, what do you think the subject would be? Like, what's your favorite thing to make art about?
Ooh, that's a great question. I mean, I think time travel for sure.
Time
travel is so interesting. I think it makes sense in a lot of strange ways. Like this idea that if you just did something repetitively enough, or if you linked the right pieces of an idea together, that you could transport yourself from one place or one time to another. And I think that's something that is like a reoccurring theme for me.
That's awesome. Was there time travel in this werewolf piece, or was it sort of like that the werewolf is eternal?
Yeah, believe it or not, this whole piece is about time travel, and I'm just not able to communicate through the work what I really want to say. But it's all these. I don't know if you saw these like Time magazines everywhere.
Oh, you're right.
The magazines are supposed to be a conduit for traveling time, but I haven't. Yeah.
That's awesome. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. I need to do another edit where I include.
No. I mean, maybe it's a subtle thing you got to catch on a second watch.
Maybe that'd be good.
Long-lasting value as a piece.
That would be good. Yeah, I would like that.
You could use that as a cop out.
Yeah.
No, I love it. And the other thing I thought you really captured well is just sort of like internet culture, people making doofus blogs of the vlog themselves, which is awesome. Yeah. We do have to get out of here. Is there anything you want to plug? Anything you're working on, or?
No, not just yet. Just my Instagram. I think it's in the chat, and my website if you want to check it out. But I'll post whenever something happens.
For sure. She's gonna post on there. So follow her links in the chat, and give it up one more time for Elise Johnson and her awesome werewolf video. Elise Johnson, everybody. Now it's just me and you again, and I'm back to tell you we have one act left tonight. We've had an awesome lineup so far, and these guys are going to close us out strong. They're very funny guys, and then they're also very great musicians, and I'm excited to bring them on to play some music for us tonight. Give it up for Michael Gow and Ray Holub.
Give us just one more night. We can stop us now. Give us just one more night. We can hold up the light. Time is on our side. Nothing can stop us now. Saturday night, everything's right. Lights in the sweat, there's no regret. Maybe I'm the lone man with the phone man. Melody, got to be free. You are my stars.
my heart, I'm a cowboy. I'm a cowboy, that's what I mean, and that's what I see. She thinks I'm sick, believing I'm not really. I'm a lone man with a phone plan, AT&T, that's where I'll be. Late night at the payphone, they will be home, I call you. Call me. I hear the phone ring and I get to sing to my friend guy on the phone now. Sing 5, 2, 3. I say, Cal, my man, what's your plan? Call me up and I said, hey man, and I called you and I said, what's up? And you said, nothing, man. Pour me a cup of that coffee you make. I really wanna take another sip. I said, yeah. I haven't seen it brewing a cup of the finest beans now, but it's too bad we're on the phone right now. We're on the phone, and here we go. We're on that phone.
Ever gets enough, it couldn't be more obvious. Can't believe it needs to be repeated, cause it's not that hard to love your fucking neighbor. No, it's not that hard to love your fucking neighbor. No, it's not that hard to love your fucking neighbor. No, it's really not that hard. Why is it always called utopian to think everyone should have a chance to feel like there was something or that someone gives?
Hey everybody, how's
What's
it
up?
going? Huh? Hey,
What's up? What's up, Ray? What's up, Mike? How you guys doing?
How you doing? We're all right, Jason. Just a regular day in the old hellhole.
Why do you call it a hellhole? Is that where you guys? Do you guys live?
No, that's where I live. I'm talking about the world, man. Life. Where I live is a constant hellhole of bliss and fantastic dreams. You know how
Wow.
we roll. Yeah. Oh shit.
I
All right. I'm a little drunk.
feel like I'm talking to Jim Morrison right now.
Well, you might be, and you might be talking to someone with a short headphone cord. I don't know.
Yeah, switch.
Let's switch. You switch. I'll switch.
Okay.
When I say switch, you know what the code means. It means we switch. Okay, here we go.
Hey, anybody in the chat got some questions for these guys? Go ahead and hit me up while we're getting centered here.
Get it going.
Yeah. So Ray,
I don't usually mean like this, but yep.
how long you guys been playing music together? I didn't really know about this whole duo.
Yeah, an hour and a half about. We just we got it together about an hour and a half ago. We said, let's figure something out. We recorded a little ditty and we said, let's do a little live thing. And we did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much of that was recorded? I couldn't tell watching the video.
Exactly. It was all recorded and it was all live. So put that in your noggin and take a little.
I think that's appropriate for this sort of like
phrase.
postmodern world. Yeah.
That's what the world we live in.
Mixed
So
media.
we bring it to the world that we live. You know.
Yeah, as you
Oh,
described
yeah.
it, a whole hole of bliss.
Hellhole of bliss and parasitic beauty.
That's awesome, dude. You're
Thanks,
really
man.
poetic. Yeah.
Well, that's my thing. Yeah, I'm poetic.
Where do you get your influences from, like for writing?
Poetry wise, the Thompson twins, Aha, Echo and the Bunnymen, you know, all the biggies.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
yeah, and you know the rest.
How do you guys divide up the music? Who writes the songs?
I write all the songs, I do all the music, and I do everything. And I say, "Gal, you got anything?" He says, "No, you're good." And then we quit it at that. And I do it all. No, I'm kidding. Actually, Gal wrote the first song. I wrote it all, but he did most of the first song. I did most of the second. But actually, it was him who did the first part of the second song, and I did the first part of the first song, and we did the second part together. And this is getting boring. So
that's true. Yeah,
but it's cool that you guys could just fill in wherever you need.
We fill in for right. Yep, we fill in for each other, and we're. Oh, that to give him that. That's how we're on the wavelength.
So why is he looking around now? Did you like blow a dog whistle that I can't hear and he's looking for it?
I may have, yeah, accidentally. I did my guy whistle.
Yeah, I want to say, Mike, you haven't been talking very much. Do you have anything you want to say to the people?
Yeah, get in there, Mike.
I feel very lucky to be part of the Open Studio and to connect with Ray Holub and be part of this during this tough time. And
all right, let's
add
a little sincerity. Be sincere, be excited. I mean,
you notice we're doing an ironic Jim Morrison interview.
What? Come on, man. Jim Morrison wasn't Southern. Jim Morrison wasn't this good looking. Yeah, it's much better looking, I think.
You are a handsome guy, Ray.
Thank you. With a big wig on and a big set of glasses, I can pass for a handsome fella. Thank you.
I think you look better without the wig. But
thanks, man. You look better.
You don't need
it in a lot of clothing. No, I'm kidding. You look great, man. I love your glasses. Is there a 3D movie somewhere?
You think I look better? I look better in a big coat that covers my.
You look in a big coat when it's wrapped all around your head. And you're just kind of a self-made burqa, the melting suit. Yeah. Anyway, are there any questions out there?
Nope, no questions. Nobody cared.
All right. Well, nobody cared. Didn't have to add that part in, but okay.
You are guys. You're getting a lot of love here, and people said, "Is that Aaron Rodgers?"
Oh, I see. Yep. What?
People in the chat want to make love to you.
I knew it. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you that that's what it would be? Well, sorry.
All right. Well, we got it. We do have to wrap up, unfortunately. But do you want to plug anything? You guys have an album coming out, a tour. What's good?
Floating melting heads doing? Are those little melting heads? Anyway, yeah, we'll promote. What do we got? We got American Weirdo in Chicago. Go to Instagram. It's an app on your phone. You can find it in the App Store. Get on it. Get on Instagram. Go to American Weirdo in Chicago, or go to Ray Holub, or go to Oh My Gal. That's OHMYGAU, or go to numerous other things that I won't list right now.
All right, so yeah, we put some stuff you could follow in the chat. Guys, give it up one more time for Ray Holub and Michael Gow, everybody. Clap it up for them. What's up? It's just me again. Well, I do want to thank you guys all for coming to the Open Studio. Once again, this has been awesome. Super good to have you guys. I want to give one more thank you to all the people we had on the show tonight. We had Liz Greenwood, Elise Johnson, Michael Gow, and Ray Holub. We put their links throughout, so you should be able to check out their work. I'm going to scroll to the bottom so I don't forget to thank anybody. Want to thank Michael Gow, the guy who sang at the end. He does all our cool intro videos. And Jackie Manti creates these images that are like around my head. And I want to thank Michael J. Garrity and Stephanie Duffy for directing this, and all the other TOS producers who are help us out with the show every time we do it. Not every week, but every other week. Our variety show is going to return later this May with host Justin Golak. Lots of amazing guests. Stay tuned. We'll post about it. And it's going to be our variety show season finale. We're going to... Am I gone? Oh, it's just the advertisement. I thought I was done. But yeah, sorry I panicked. Please don't take me off. I need more FaceTime. But yeah, Justin's gonna host. We'll have lots of amazing guests. It's gonna be a big. I'll probably be hosting too. Fuck, why not? be a part of the Open Studio. Click the links below in our chat thing down here. And then we're just going to hang out on Zoom after this. So if you guys like the show so much you want to meet one of us, come to the Zoom chat. Come hang out. We'll post the credentials. Other than that, I hope you all have a good night. Good night.
But time's ticking like the sand through my hand, slipping, nothing's different. Verbal highs militant, use my initiative, learn how to back off if I'm not feeling it. It had me drinking, sniffing it, drifting, infinite ways. We could be living it. I felt the pain and took control again, taking flight with my crooked side, left to right. I feel blessed tonight, no stress tonight. Right, what you're stressing about, count my blessings.